I think it's worth it. That's a win. Welcome to my mind. As you can see, there's a lot going on in this episode. I'm staying thankful for new friends and familiar faces. I do not know the chances of these two showing up to translate for me, so thank you two so much.
So the first step is building the wall.
Building the wall. Okay.
We could see wood beams and steel, building a house, we were building our home.
Time to go find a tap that'll fit this sink. Something like this is really good, except that I can't attach my shower hose to here because it's a different size. Maybe the guy that made my roof rack can make an adapter. He can do it. I just have to find a tap, bring it to him, bring the hose. Might be able to find a tap here. Ooh, will we find it? Will we find a tap? Real goods are in the back. Woo! Wow.
Treasure.
I'm gonna need both hands for this. We're gonna walk back to the shop, but first we're gonna just stop in here and check on the body kit work. That's incredible.
Terroir, les mélanger.
It's a little knob and you... Oh wait. That. Whoa. Lunch break. Potato leek soup. We're cooking.
And it feels like home, but I spend so much time on these blueprints in my mind.
We're here.
And without even trying, show me love, sacrifice.
It's been a long day of planning out what the furniture will look like, but I have my compadres, my amigos, my friends, and the brains behind it all. I'm back. Okay, we're gonna let him get to it, and I'm gonna take off. Good morning. We are going to the woodworker. He needs to take some measurements.
Pictures and walls, memories of you, spending late nights in that old living room. These times getting tough and following through. It's both of us under one.
I woke up in the middle of the night last night and realized that the drawer might be too low and it might hit my knees. Is it here? No, is it here? Here? Oh, here. Just above my knees. Okay, let's do it. So because I pulled the trigger on a sink stove combo and it's really large, it wasn't built for a VW, there's a lot of furniture in here now. And I'm either gonna love it or I'm gonna wish that I got a smaller sink and a smaller stove and I made that counter a little bit smaller. We're going with the big kitchen. I've never been so unsure about I'm lying. I'm unsure about every single move I make with this van, but it always turns out that I love it. So I'm gonna trust that. The living space will be smaller, but this actually really excites me, I think. All right, if I gut check this many times, I have to explore another option. This is looking really sweet, but it's huge. I could buy a little 2-burner, a small sink, and I could have this line of sight opened. I'm not scrapping this completely, but I'm gonna quickly run to the store, explore it before we start putting holes in this thing. Welcome to my mind. Let's go look at burners.
Wait.
I know where I'm going. I'm lost. Gotta go somewhere else. This guy's showing me one, supposedly. This happens quite often where I'll follow somebody to find something and it's not actually what I'm looking for. But it's kind of a fun game. What do you think? What do you think I'm gonna find? 2 burner stove. We have a box. Dun 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 dun.
Electric.
Oh, it's electric. Oh no.
Gas.
Yes. So close. Thank you.
Ah,
I appreciate it.
yeah.
Thank you.
Electric.
Shukran Mizep. Electric. Ah. What a nice guy. If anything, met a cool dude. Let's keep hunting. For number 712, I think we have found 2 burner with gas. That's a win. Trying to find an even smaller sink. Ooh. Or I could spend a lot of money. Yen. Ah, that's very petite. That's very. That one's tiny. It's almost nighttime. We're still looking for sinks. That's cool. It's very small. I think I'll make a mess. 31. That one's possible. Can I see this? This one's unique. It's kind of cool. How annoying would it be to wash dishes with that? It's dark. I'm just contemplating the size of the kitchen, but what I wanted to say is that I've just been sitting in my van for an hour, and I love being in my van. There's just something about it. As soon as I sit in here, I'm just so calm. It's my little home, and I'm excited to be back in it. Soon. Good morning, back at the wood shop. Made the final call. We're ditching the old kitchen. We're going smaller. It's going from here all the way into here, which means this can be a sitting area. When that seat's turned around, you can actually see the person. The whole flow of the van will be much better. But how cool is it looking already?
I took a walk up a coconut tree. I looked down at my whole city. Everyone's got their rum, everyone's got their drink.
Eamon and Bec showed up. They brought my presents from Canada I needed. They brought themselves.
We wrote a song. Still needs some polishing.
Larry made us an amazing dinner.
Larry cooked us dinner and we're out. We're sleeping on the street.
Yeah, we're just gonna go sleep on the street. It's gonna be fun.
Thanks for inviting us, dude.
It was due time to lock up my van for a few days and head down the coast and film an adventure with Eamon and Bec. The link to that video is in the description below. One last meal at the Beldy shop, a quick goodbye to Mustafa, and I said goodbye to my apartment. I then proceeded to pack way too much of my stuff into their not so large living space on wheels, and we hit the road. We gathered some amazing footage, shared some huge meals and some tiny spaces. We played games and we stepped into the lives of some travelers from the other side of the world. And of course their cute dogs as well. Honestly, these are the moments you hope for while you're on the road. Unfortunately, I'm about to find out there's some hidden rust under my new paint job. Luckily, I have a buddy that can help me out. So if you're wondering why we're doing this, the first time it was not done well. Some of the prep work wasn't finished.
It is what it is, bro.
It is what it is. Luckily we're catching it now and we can fix some of this. There's a lot of rust in here on the surface of the inside that should have been cut out and redone but wasn't. And so now we're sanding it down. And Ayub, being the professional that he is, has a coating we can put on the inside. Saving face here. Very grateful.
Planted seeds of our wildest dreams. Took what we needed, left the rest set and grow. We're out on our own, but I spent so much time on these blueprints in my mind.
I prefer to live the van life. You have a forest behind you, the ocean in front of you. In the regular life, you have your apartment, you are in the living room, you go out in the shop, you go to the supermarket, and the van life is another thing. And for that I'm doing this work for you, because when you have a van camp I knew that you're gonna be a clear person.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's not a compliment, but it's a reality.
Leave the light on for miles away and find each other at another
That was awesome.
and nothing feels like home.
So as you can see, this looks like 2 months ago. This is the last chance that I'm gonna have to repair any of the rust before the cabinets and everything go in. And I'm pissed off, but I'm happy, and this is an experience, and it's all good. So you spent a lot of hours in here with your dad,
Yeah,
learning.
learning. And that's give me a lot of things.
Pictures on walls, memories of you, dancing around in that old living room.
Love that. We're calling it a day. Ayub is an absolute legend to the outside world.
Let's go dinner.
If we're gonna rip up the floor again to add some longevity to this paint job, we're also gonna take off the dashboard. Already a little bit of surface rust beginning right at the seal of the window. Soup time. Probably realizing now in these videos that I make a lot of the same soup. Leaks.
Pictures on walls, memories of you, dancing around in that old living room. Kisses goodbye, and I'll be home soon. For the summer
Just walking through the Medina, gonna get some late night snacks. The legend himself.
Yeah, man. Look, my friend, you have to forget about that.
Forget about what?
About the car now. You have to chill out.
He's a professional. It's time to stop thinking about the van for a couple minutes. For the evening, till tomorrow. Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Wise words. It's nice to be around someone else that can remind you to
Yeah.
clear your mind.
Everything's gonna be alright.
Take a moment.